Chasing their dream of beachside home ownership, Christine and Natalie Foster-Warren headed 40 minutes north of Perth.
We've always wanted to live by the beach, and this was, I suppose, the affordable option. It's close enough to the beach that you can walk there. It's a lovely area.
Alkimos is in the marginal seat of Pearce, which takes in outer suburbs north of Perth. With sprawling suburban development attracting a lot of first home buyers, experts say it's one of the electorates where the RBA's recent rate hike will hit the hardest.
More than 72% of households in Pearce are registering as in mortgage stress, and we measure stress in terms of cash flow, so money in, money out, which essentially means that a lot of households there are really beginning to struggle already before the rate rises flow through.
So it's not surprising that the cost of living is front of mind for many voters here.
Everything's gone up. It's fuel, food, can't even breathe without it costing.
I'm a working mum, so everything escalates. I don't think that wages sort of increase in line with actually what you pay.
Mortgages going up, petrol going up. Working full time and being a single parent, it affects you a lot as well, having just that one income.
The recent interest rate rise will see the average monthly mortgage repayments in Pearce increase by around $30. But a 2% rise would add $280 to monthly repayments.
This is a food one, so that's all right.
For the Foster-Warrens, the rate rise will add a manageable $50 per month to their mortgage repayments, but they're bracing for more to come. Up to 2.5%, what would that do to the household budget?
We'd have to really reassess it. It would really mean rebudgeting to say, okay, how much have we got left after all of these come out?
We're just going to be thinking twice every time we're thinking about buying something. It's like, well, can we afford it now with the extra money going on the mortgage?
The rate hike means mortgagees like the Foster-Warrens are re-examining household budgets and preparing to tighten their belts as they head to the polls. And on the other side of the country, it's also weighing on the mind of John Mokdassi, who lives in the outer Sydney suburb of Jordan Springs.
You work so hard to get where you are, and you think that you can actually, make a living on the budget that you've set prior to the interest rate hike, and it just feels like it's a bit daunting, to be honest.
Jordan Springs is in the seat of Lindsay, a marginal electorate on the western edge of Sydney, which has changed hands at the last 3 elections.
Do you want banana bread?
John Mokdassi is one of the electorate's many swinging voters and says the recent interest rate rise has him leaning towards a change of government, but he's cynical about what the major parties are offering.
I feel like the government has kind of left us in the dark, and there's pretty no support for first home buyers. I feel like it's like tough luck, good luck repaying it if you can't sell your home.
Experts say there are a number of marginal electorates in outer metropolitan areas where rental and mortgage stress rates are high.
The way that this is unfolding at the time of the election is significant. The prospect of belt tightening isn't a very attractive one, isn't very appealing. It's quite hard for an incumbent government to portray the message that everything is great, we've been running things really well up until now, and the prospects are equally good.
Been lots of spending during the pandemic, which is understandable. It had to be done, but it's affecting us now. So it's a catch-22.
I feel like both parties overspent, so I feel like they're not really helpful in terms of people like us. Obviously we need to work more, do more overtime.
I sympathise with Australians as they face higher cost of living pressures. I sympathise with Australians when they face higher repayments on their homes. Of course I do. And that's why we've provided the relief in the budget that is the function of our strong economic plan.
Financial analyst Martin North is warning of tougher times ahead, especially for vulnerable first home buyers who haven't had the time to build up a buffer.
I think we're going to see interest rates rising, we're going to see house prices falling, we're going to see cost of living pressures, and I'm doubting whether we're going to see much in the way of income rise as well.
We do want to grow our family, but in terms of financial stress, I don't think it's possible at the moment. Having 2 children is already enough stress financially. Adding another one would cease my wife from working and me working more, and yeah, it's too difficult.
I'll go to 3, 4, 5 different shops. I like to be saving the money. It's just getting harder, especially with fresh fruit and veg. It's just getting harder and harder day by day, week by week.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.